Hello. Uh, Welcome back to Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Let's just turn our ship around. Not exactly sure why we're here. Actually, is this a difficult area? It's medium. It's level 23. I would kind of want that in my fleet, so you know. Also, just, you know. Let's just take care of that one. And there. One more. There. Yes. So let's just, you know, restock on that and that. No. Oh, this side? Okay. Just gonna use this one to thin the herd. There. That's gotta hurt. Do I have any? I do have pistol shots. Hi. Hello. Oh. Ow! Hey, that hurts. Don't do that. Ah. Come on, get down. Just a little bit. There we go. Didn't even lose too much health. What should we do with the ship? Send him to Kenway's fleet.
A fine addition to the fleet.
Who over there sees us? There is actually something over there. Don't know what though.
Loose main sails! Stunsails, let's ride the squall! Starboard, cabin! Booty cast adrift, cabin!
I don't really see anything on that island. That was in time. Is there something in there? I think something has spawned inside of the rock. Well, let's just listen to some sea shanties while heading this way. Just, you know, putting down the... Wait, no, not putting down the gamepad. There is fragment over here. That island. It's just... No, not that. Kenway? There we go. Let's see. There's some cargo here. And then I need to get up here and... Nope. No? Come on. How else do I reach it? No? How do I reach that? There we go. Okay. There is nothing else on this island. I should probably go check on Kenway's fleet, shouldn't I? Ah yes, access the fleet. Yeah, let's add a new dock. Confirm. HMS Experiment, huh? Yeah, I'll add another dock. Add to fleet. Nice. Ooh, that ship's almost gone. New treasure map, huh? Uh-huh. Joined armchair with cushion, okay. City unlocked. Oporto. Nice. That's... yes. Adriana's Pride is back. And Ventura. And Santa Luis. Ooh, and a new treasure map. Ooh, I can go to Portugal now. And that's dangerous, apparently. Treacherous, even. What kind of missions do we have here? Ooh, those give a lot of money. Hmm. I'm gonna do some ship battles here. My god. Where did HMS Success go? There it is. I'm gonna need all the power I can get. Are these ships gonna get one shot? Huh. My god. Oh. Okay, so if I add the HMS Experiment down here. Ooh. I'm gonna guess that. Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to say goodbye to one of these ships. It's gonna hurt, but I think... oh, those are man o' wars. Huh. A frigate I can deal with, but a man o' war. If those man o' wars just, you know, if those get to shoot, they take down a ship. But hopefully my speed means I can get 2 shots on them per ship. Oh god. It doesn't. Oh no. I'm just gonna shoot a lot of fire barrels on them. Please shoot a man o' war. Okay, one of the man o' wars is down. Not that one. Well, the last one will still shoot. I'm not losing any ships. Fire barrels are expendable. Well, I guess so are ships, but dangerous. Yeah. But let's battle some more. That's not... That's the way to do it. That, and then... Actually, I could have just a... like a schooner down here. It just shoots really fast. But they don't have a lot of HP, so that's... Well, that one shoots pretty fast, so let's do that. Huh? Okay. Uh... I don't believe I was connected to the Ubisoft server in the first place. Oh, I just realized something. Ubisoft today is one of those days that Ubisoft maintains their servers. Please don't tell me that there is a Ubisoft server maintenance on this specific server right specifically now. Please. I am praying to the Ubisoft gods. Oh? Well, fortunately, most of it was saved. Maybe I should put that there. No. There we go. There. That seems good. No! Oh no, it didn't actually do as much damage as I would have wanted it to. Oh, come on. You should shoot the one that's lowest HP. Yes, like that. There we go. Perfect. See, we get a fire barrel back. And now it's just hazardous. But then I do another battle. Just like that. And boom. New status, safe. And now I'll view the missions and ooh, just about. I'm just gonna repair some ships as well. And yes, I'll send that. And oh, come on! This has to be the that they're actually doing some maintenance on the server. Because I haven't seen this before, and now I've seen it twice. I didn't know Kenway's fleet needed to be online. Well, so how have your day been, huh? My day have gone pretty decently, actually. So far. You know, there is still some... As I said. Well, I got off one fleet. Just gonna try and see. Just gonna retry the connection, you know, maybe... Oh! Maybe I can get in! Naval map? Uh, send a frigate. Do not harm one. Let's send Santa Monica. There we go. Hmm. Ooh, this will unlock more things. Let's launch this battle. It's just against 3 schooners, so... Oof, that's one powerful ship. And there we go, we are victorious. How... what a surprise. It's now just... wait, it was hazardous before, wasn't it? Or was it dangerous? Yeah, it was probably dangerous. Yeah, that one. There we go. I almost feel bad for the ship. And now it's safe. Few missions. And I will send away. this one. And Adriana's Pride. Repair this ship, yes. And you go. Well, let's just make some money. And away you go! I guess I should probably... Ooh, but now nothing's safe anymore. Probably should have fought some more battles beforehand, huh? So if I do this... Well... Just gonna repair the ship. Just in case. It's really nothing that can happen, but... Let's just see. Let's do this one. And it's a bit below your pay grade, but sure. No ships available. Yes. There we go. That's the Kenway's fleet part of the episode. And now it's raining.
Captain's helm.
What are those lights over there? Ooh. A shipwreck.
Get the mains free. Sheets trim too. Hearty. I said hearty.
Don't know what you're screaming about.
Look, Captain. The sea rises against us.
Hmm. Yes, it is kind of windy outside. Out here.
There was a ship, she sailed to Spain. Oh, oh, Roland, oh, there was a ship came home again. Bobby's on the topsail yard, and what do you think was in her hold? Oh, oh, Roland, oh, there was diamonds, there was gold. Bobby's on the topsail yard, and what was in her lazarine? Oh, oh, Roland, oh, good split peas and bad bouldini. Bobby's on the topsail yard.
See if we can't just... Actually no, that ship looks kind of big.
Go to it,
Whoops.
That's where the whole gender. Fire! Ready to fire, Captain. Fire!
No, I'm just gonna, you know, run away from that. Probably shouldn't have done that. With all of this? Well, there's actually one of the king's ship in that, so... Maybe I'll be fine. Oh dear lord, that ship is actually pursuing me. No? No. It's given up. No? Have you not given up yet? There you go. Oh yes, of course. Warning, restricted area.
Moral storm is dead and gone. Moral storm is dead and gone. Come along, get along, stormy along. I dug his grave with a silver spade. I dug his grave with a silver spade. Come along, get along,
Oh wait, really?
stormy
That was fast.
along, John.
That's the kind of tiny ship I wanted to
Down
see.
with a golden chin. Stormy along, boys, storm along. I
Let's just hope
rode him down with a golden
ramming it
chain.
doesn't, you know,
Come along,
immediately.
get along, stormy along. I came. They're fearful to us, sir.
It immediately did that. Mm,
Ready, sir.
don't sink it. Nice.
Give me some speed. Bear aloft and loose those men. Pull them in with a will.
Oh. There we go. And I'll just lower my wanted level.
I could use some good men.
We have looted some goods useful for upgrading the ship, sir.
Yes, of course we have.
Loose and catch the wind. Get up those shrouds, let's move.
I'm just gonna check the map to see how much further. Oh, that much further. It's kind of worth it to just fast travel there.
Mains out, let's go. Loose the mains, half sails.
Excuse me, I'm here.
More sail! All sail! Loose tops and royals! Larboard! Booting cast and drink, caddy!
It's that ship we're going to.
on it? Flying your own flag at last?
Yes. Yes, Blackbeard cut me loose, sadly. Time to have a go at this myself.
Oh, that's grand.
Yes, it's for the best, I think. I should have some wild stories when next we meet. Edward! Your constant friendship has been my most treasured find on these seas. Well above gold and silver and rum, I prize the courage you have inspired in me this year. Thank you, sir. A fair good morrow to you.
Sorry. So he finally got his own ship, huh? That ain't half bad.
Are you not loved, no? Are you not wanted by your wives, families, and countrymen? How else to explain your government's complete disinterest in your well-being? Hostages for medicines! These were my only terms. Yeah. 6 days of pure fucking silence. So I must conclude that you men are the pariahs of Charlestown, and I would profit better by using your organs for chung and your bones for char. By Christ! This is my predicament. Kill you, or to press you into my service. It's a decision I'll make hardly, but not with remorse. Ahoy, Edward.
What the hell are you doing, man? All of Charleston can see this mess.
It's the idea. Out of range, but well in sight.
So where's the medicine?
We sent a party ashore to partner with the governor. That were a week ago. No noise since.
I'll handle it. Give me a day.
Wow, Mr. Confident.
There's movement up ahead. Is it soldiers?
Aye, and in something of a hurry. I propose we follow, else they spring something we ain't ready for.
Keep your distance from the gunboat.
What's your thinking?
Blackbeard's been at this 8 days already. So it's a good bet. Someone out there has prepared the medicine, just in case.
Ah, but they're stalling. Thinking up ways to avoid paying it out.
Aye, so let's find where they've gathered and hope for the best. Douse them all.
Careful, Captain. We're drifting close to a watchtower.
Agreed.
Furl all sails. Consul said.
There's another watchtower.
Yes, I see it.
at half sail, Captain. Speed will do us no favors here. Careful with the banks. We cannot pass them undetected, Captain. And there is no other way.
There's always another way.
All stop!
That was not what I meant to do. Hmm. To be in wait here for a little while, because that one over there can see me when I take this one. But not now. There we go. No one else looking. Can you move? You as well.
Use the mains. More sail. All we've got.
I see them. Over there. Let us hope the river remains this wide.
Not stuck in bayous.
Trim to catch the wind.
If we run aground here, we may never get out. Be sure they don't spy us trailing them.
Nope.
Steady as she goes, Captain.
Hold down. Reef the mains.
Does it trigger something or?
Douse them
No.
all.
It's just sitting there. Hmm. Do I run towards it?
More sail. All we've got. Ease the trim. Left arm. Furl all sails.
I can. It says tail the gunboat, but if I go any further, I'll get discovered by it. Well, that's gotta be what they want me to do, so...
They're getting away, Captain.
Then I'll have to go on without them.
Okay,
I'll be back with the medicines.
Aye, sir.
but...
Darling, man. Wait till your next turn on a 4-hand of cards. I recall. Go on. Come on then. Captain's waiting. Every last ounce of vitality from us. I think it's true what they say about Blackbeard. That fire strikes out from his head, as if from some volcano. If he's not the devil himself, then surely he's made some pact with hell. Only be thankful his ship remains anchored and hasn't torn apart into the art of Charlestown. Bloody pirates. Someone ought to do something. They'll be hunted down eventually. Every last one of them.
Where to now? Oh,
Two old gators come for their supper. The old mother. Warm tonight, isn't it? We'll talk about our weather another time, mate. Bit of a hurry.
ah shit. No. Oh no, you don't.
No? Quiet night. Are you sure? There's something in the water. Wait till you showed up. Go on then. Captain's waiting.
Oops.
Hey, where do you think you're going? Clear shot on it.
Well, you're terrible.
Is that raider yonder? The very same. Yes, speed along. You're expected. And you know how. Oh, Christ! He took him! He took him! I told you! Just throw! For God's sake, throw! I told you there was something. Didn't I tell you? Oh, God. That's just... Thank Christ. I thought we could make it. I apologize. There was an accident. Private Simon. It's crocodile.
I don't care about your accidents. What's the word from the harbor, soldier? Speak.
No name, sir. They're holding fast, but are yet to kill or maim any of the captives, near as we can tell. Perhaps it's time to...
To surrender.
Drop.
and I do not intend to bow to the demands of a pirate, no matter how fierce his reputation.
Yes, sir.
As long as the supply key is with me, no man shall touch that medicine. May plague and calamity strike them all.
Bloody idiot.
What?
Pirates! The ship's here! Pirates!
What?
Fall back to the mansion! Get that blackguard! There! After it!
Oh, wait. Reduce distance. What? It didn't say follow him. It just said kill him. Okay, whatever.
Stop him! He's going for the captain! Kill him! There's an intruder! Get him!
Hi. Bye. Thanks for that. No. Oops, I should probably have run up there. Can you just get up? Really? Uh-huh.
Stop him! Someone's after me, Captain! Do something, you fool!
No, no. No, okay, I've already lost. God damn it! You really have to make no mistakes.
He's going for the captain! Somebody shoot him! Someone's after me, Captain!
No, no. Yes!
Oh God! Oh God, save me! And flay all you devils! Ah!
Blackbeard made you as good an offer as ever a man got from any pirate. You might curse his methods, But medicine was all he wanted. And now he'll get it. You should have bartered, mate.
Sound advice.
He has returned, Captain.
What's it take?
2 crates. And the means for mixing additional doses.
That's right thinking. Precious little of that these days. You hear that, Mr. Rags? My young friend returns with offerings and so saves your scrawny neck. Will you not thank him?
You should quit these waters, Thatch. The governor, he's bound to muster more soldiers.
You go on ahead. I got some business in the north.
You're done, aren't you? Giving up on us. On Nassau.
Look, lad. I'm late into my 4th decade on this earth. And if I don't find some means to make the 5th quiet and cozy voyage, I'd rather sink to the devil's doorstep than call myself captain another year. We'll meet again, lad. In this world. Or the one below.
Well, I didn't use a sleep dart on the last crocodile, and I didn't skin one. But overall, it was pretty good. Oop. There we go.
Do you have a minute? I'm on my way upstairs. IDJ wanted to talk with us about putting together a trailer using some of the footage you've been recording this past month. Take your time. I'll meet you by the elevator.
Security notice. Your computer is your tool for all communication, access and personal data. Do not loan or share it with anyone. Working together! We all hope for that flash of inspiration to drive the next great discovery. But innovation thrives on method and process. Steady evolution built on a solid foundation. Abstergo Entertainment pushes boundaries day in, day out. Not just with the technology that powers our exploration of history, but in the rewarding and ergonomic environment we foster from which to explore the past. Animus Tech. Well, there's actually one thing that I would want from a Assassin's Creed VR game. This is mine, right? I think this is my own desk. Maybe? And that is for... if there was a Assassin's Creed VR game, then I think that these sections should be played, or like there should be sections played on the monitor, and then you put on the headset to become the assassin character. So like you actually do, well, quote unquote work on your like physical standalone screen, and then you go back into the headset. You know, like he's doing in the game, but in real life. Kind of like you're working from home and stuff like that. Do I have level 1 clearance? I do, right? Huh. Kind of a neat way to display concept art, really. Let's just try and go here and see what happens.
Be careful now. As the data moves, there are security programs constantly monitoring the data flow. You need to sneak past them, or they will destroy your data and send it back home.
Oops. Oh no. Oh. No. No. Access granted. Extraction successful. Bypassing standard security. Connection successful.
I have now resumed the practice of dressing as a man, and have put off my woman's dress.
Why did you take it? Who made you take it?
I took it of my own free will, with no constraint. I prefer a man's dress to a woman's.
You made an oath, Jeanne. You swore to never again dress as a man.
I never meant to swear that I would not resume the practice.
Why have you done so?
Because it is more lawful and suitable for me to return to the practice of wearing a man's dress, being always among men, than to have a woman's dress. I have resumed it because a promise made to me has not been.
How is he?
Our three, doing well.
Are we still in 18th century Hungary?
No. His connection is so stable, he's jumped between a few ancestors today. We're in 15th century France now. Executions?
Surprise.
Eileen, yesterday Vidic asked me to help him work out some of the bugs in his audiovisual renderer, and I told him...
No. Come on, Satish, not you.
It wouldn't be permanent. A few months at most.
Months? That will kill every ounce of momentum we have.
It won't, I promise. Honestly, I think this could help us. If I can get a look at what these people are doing, we could...
Come on. He's trying to pull you over to his side. Don't you see that? He's luring you with quick victory and prestige.
That's not what this is about, honestly.
I need to get back to work.
Eileen, I'm sorry.
Do what you must. I'll survive.
Surrogate Initiative, Test Session 32, April 2nd, 1981. Host Eileen Bach. DNA sample SB1970.
Miriam, are you awake?
What?
Miriam's come for me.
Who is the guards?
I see them from my window, massing in the courtyard. My time is up.
Basil, don't say this. You don't know that.
Forgive me for this, Miriam. But I must tell you something. The artifact. We have it. But only Oscar and I know its location.
Don't tell me.
They will release you. Your family has connections. You must take the artifact and bring it to the assassins in Paris.
Please don't. I don't want to know. It's safer if I don't.
Hush now. If I die, knowledge of its location dies with me. You must bring it to the assassins.
Assassins? I don't understand.
The spire of St. Petrus.
No, I don't want to hear.
Cell 7!
Hello?
Eileen, hi. It's Carl.
Carl, I know it's you.
Sorry, you just
sounding exhausted. Did I wake you?
No, I've just been busy.
It sounds like it.
I'm just a little tired, that's all.
No, I mean, your project sounds fascinating. Your colleague, Dr. Warren Vidic, he called me recently and he told me what you've been up to.
He what? Warren?
Yeah, he told us about your research, memories, ancestry, all of that. He even asked if we'd be willing to come in and...
No! Jesus, no! What the hell is he doing?
Eileen, it's okay. We signed some papers, non-disclosure stuff.
No! He's trying to fuck me over. Damn it!
Eileen, we just talked about my mother, just like you and I.
Carl, if he calls you again, you tell him you work through me, okay? That's it. Vidic has been a pain in my ass for years, and I don't need him getting all the glory for my 2 years of hard work.
All right. So how should I go about this? I mean, the wheels are in motion.
I don't know. Just go through me if he contacts you again. Please?
All right.
You'll do that?
Of course. Yes.
Thank you, Carl. I'm sorry I was short with you. I've just been exhausted. That's all.
It's all right, hon. Just take care of yourself. Morning, Eileen. We're almost ready. Just a few more adjustments.
Okay.
I had the team do some research on this artifact we've been chasing, and it appears the Third Reich actually found something matching its description sometime in 1940. Eileen, are you all right?
Sorry, yeah. I'm fine. Just a little scattered. Vidic called my ex-husband last night. He wants to put him in the Animus.
To find the artifact before us?
Exactly.
Well, it would be faster using Vidic's Animus. And maybe that would get us back to our original work.
Satish, if we let that happen, then all our money dries up. Lillian is paying for us to find the artifact, not improve our methods. Do you understand?
Right, of course.
I'm sorry. Let's just burn those bridges when we cross them. Are we ready?
Yes, just a few more adjustments and you're in. I made a small change to the genetic input modulator. I'm hoping that buys us a few more minutes.
Even a few seconds would be nice. I'm ready.
All right, settle in.
Okay, yeah, sure. What was that? Okay, yeah, uh-huh. No computer on this desk. But on this desk there is.
Okay, it's been a few weeks since the last recording. Sorry about that. Of course, I guess it's just a few seconds for you. A leap down the playlist. Anyway, I was talking about Clay. Casmeric, Subject 16. So, when I fell into a coma back in Italy and woke up in the Animus Black Room, it was, so calming. It felt like I had woken up into a dream. Haze. A dream where none of this mess had ever happened. Felt like I should just be getting ready for another day of pouring drinks at bad weather and another day of complaining about being between girlfriends and wondering what the hell to do with myself. But when I saw Clay just sitting there, it started to come back. You know, piece by piece. And when he told me about Lucy, memories of Ezio and Altair and the first civilization. And then, right before he vanished, Clay passed on his memories to me. He showed me everything he had seen and lived through, and it was brief, but overwhelming. Not really sure how to explain. He saw glimpses of Adam and Eve and their escape from slavery. He saw the beginning and the end of the war between the first Civ and humans. He saw Minerva, Juno, and Tinia trying to work out their calculations. At least that's what they called them. They had these tools, these powerful machines that could predict possible futures. Not what was going to happen, but what could happen. Probabilities. And, well, they spent a lot of energy trying to figure out what was the most likely scenario for the future. Theirs and ours. And in the end, I guess they figured I was their most likely candidate. Some guy named Desmond living at the beginning of the 21st century of the Common Era. But which Desmond was the right one? Because, you see, probability is a weird thing. It can branch out in so many ways. Which version of me did they need? Was it the Desmond who got married early and had a son? One who stayed single in New York? Or was it the Desmond who moved to San Francisco to be a waiter? Maybe it was the Desmond who worked at an auto body shop in Chicago, or maybe it was the me who never ran away from his parents in the first place. First Civ had countless in the end, the lucky one was me. I'm the Desmond their best calculations spit out. I'm the Desmond they left their messages for, and I guess I have to live with that honor. What an honor. Pretty tired. There'll be more later. Ciao.
Okay. His memos are kind of strange. Well, they should be, right? 5 out of 33. Oh, Jesus. Well, no more computers, but a post-it note. Remember that our relentless, impatient, hollow drive to achieve everything our forebears did has led to many embarrassments and disasters: nuclear weapons, super viruses, genetically modified poison food, toxic air, plastic sea wrack, and sea spawn, and the list goes on. You can look it up for yourselves on the internet. But all this, too, had a secret purpose in the end. That was a short one. Nothing else in here? Mm-hmm. Yes. Oh god, she's gonna be up at some point, isn't she? Yeah, well, I'm gonna look through the bottom floor some more. Like, what's in here? Is this where have I been in here? I've been in here. I've not been in there, but I can't be in there, so... just gonna look through. Is this my desk? Well, it's not the same one I was questioning before, so... This here is my desk. Right? Oh no. I didn't want to do that. But I think if I just go here... Yes. Oliver, here's the initial presentation I received. It's a little light on facts, but these guys know what they're doing. We'll know more when they arrive on Monday. Let me know if you feel like attending. John. Bloom? Right. Why now? Why wait? Why Bloom? As the world's foremost innovator of high-tech, high-performance communications and security technology, Bloom stands poised to reshape the way we think about information security architecture, ISA. Specializing in everything from mobile telephony to home computing, to digital imaging processors, to networked security systems, we take great pride in the fact that we helped create most of the markets we now dominate. And nowhere is our expertise more apparent than in our flagship product, CTOS, a groundbreaking proprietary security software operating system. So what is CTOS? It's confidential. Privacy is security. Integral. How did we ever do business without it? Accessible. The touch of a button. Available. We're everywhere. All the time. Stable. It just works. Put simply, CTOS is the most stable and user-friendly software security controller ever devised. Can Abstergo afford to pass up perfection? The CTOS dream, the Bloom promise. A dozen cities, 100 major corporations, 1,000 small businesses. For almost a decade, CTOS has served its clients' need with a track record unparalleled in the modern age. How do we do it? Durable, ultralight HD cameras, ultra-speed fiber optic networking, proprietary facial recognition software, multiple fail-safe data centers, cloud-compatible intelligence sharing, 24-hour customer support and service. In short, we have everything Abstergo needs to protect its unique intellectual property. And more. The future is in bloom. We look forward to working with you. Oh yeah. This game has a lot of tie-ins with Watch Dogs. As Origins have a lot of connections with the well, I guess they're not as much connections as they are references to the movie Assassin's Creed. They always reference that movie. When you're in the real world. At least I think they do. Oh, what's this? Teleporters? Okay, so I need to stay up there. That's gonna be... Oh wait, no. I need to stay on this line. even is there a... Wait. Let's just see. I can't see anything actually. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go here. Wait. Am I supposed to use these blue things? But even so, like this. Oh yeah, I am. Okay, there was no way of getting that without those, apparently. Antikythera mechanism. Originally assumed to be an analog computing device built for the purposes of determining the future possibilities of astral bodies, Abstergo Industries scientists have recently discovered that the Antikythera mechanism is merely one small portion of a much larger tool, a so-called prognostication machine, thought to have been used by the first civilization to make probability-based predictions of future events. It has been confirmed, for instance, that our precursor race used such a device in conjunction with their inherent precognitive abilities to locate and contact Mr. Desmond Miles, the source of the sample 17 strand, for purposes that shall remain classified. It is also known that due to the nature of these quantum probability measurements, that such machines would have been exceedingly difficult to use, and that many hundreds or thousands of trials would have been needed to peak such great distances into the future. Baghdad Battery. A mystery that has puzzled scientists for decades. The Baghdad Battery's ultimate secret has finally been discovered. This year, researchers at Abstergo Industries determined that these batteries contained at one time a synthetic precursor element capable of producing power by harnessing energy generated by the passage of time. Eerily similar to what theoretical physicists have called time crystals. This unknown crystalline material was able to generate tiny but unlimited levels of energy simply by siphoning energy from the passage of time itself. Though minute, the resulting power was likely enough to power a small LED, resulting in a humble but incredibly efficient means of producing light. To date, a functioning precursor time crystal has not been located. Blood vials. Little is known about the function of these blood vials, though dozens have been found since Abstergo took an interest in their recovery at some point in the late 1980s. To date, only 3 have been found with their original contents intact, and of these, only one contained a confirmed sample of precursor DNA. Abstergo Industries executives have expressed a particular interest in locating more precursor DNA and, if possible, samples of our so-called mitochondrial Eve. As far-fetched as this sounds, please take special care to identify any vials you might stumble upon in a memory replay. Duly noted. Unfortunately, as the average half-life of DNA is a mere 500 years, any sample old enough to belong to either source, 80,000 years or more, will have degraded well beyond usefulness. We suspect it would require a minimum of over 250 similarly preserved samples, and a hell of a lot of luck to sequence an entire precursor genome, though the true figure is probably closer to 500. Well, that's never gonna happen. Unless we later just stumble upon a warehouse full of these things. Crystal skulls. Sounds like an Indiana Jones thing. These ancient tools have been found on a few separate occasions at alleged precursor sites throughout the world. All are communication devices to some degree, although 3 distinct varieties have been discovered so far. The first crystal skulls worked much like the mobile telephony devices we use today. These allowed multi-node communication between all who possessed a working device. A second crystal skull was later discovered to have a record and playback function, meaning a user could record and send audio-visual messages to multiple parties as frequently as he saw fit. A third set of crystal skulls discovered only recently seem to have acted as passive monitoring devices, much like televisions in a multi-camera surveillance system setup. As yet, the cameras on the opposite end of this setup have not been found. It is unclear why these communication devices were designed to resemble such a macabre piece of anatomy, but we have no reason to suspect that our precursor race, as intelligent as they were, didn't occasionally fall victim to gaudy fashion. So it was a fashion statement. Got it. Memory seals. These devices, powerful in function but limited in scope, were used by the precursor first civilization to record brief memory impressions, which could then be played back or re-experienced by another user at a later date. Judging by their scarcity, fewer than 40 have ever been found or accounted for. It appears that these seals were not wielded casually by the precursor race, but were intended for use only by the wealthiest and most powerful members of that society. To date, no seals containing recorded precursor memories have been found, and only a few have been known to contain any information whatsoever. The seals used by the assassin Altoir ibn Lahad to pass memory information to Ezio Auditore de Firenze are suspected to be functional to this day, but as of this writing, their whereabouts are unknown. As a point of interest, it can be revealed that many of Abstergo's early breakthroughs in genetic memory technology came about through close study of these artifacts, although current Animus technology is not based on their architecture. Voynich manuscript. A fascinating puzzle as yet unsolved. We are deeply interested in finding the person or persons responsible for the creation of this magnificent and mystifying tome. All researchers assigned to European subjects living in the 15th and 16th centuries should be advised to pay special heed to any mention of this rare and valuable artifact. though recent carbon dating has given the manuscript a birth date of 1405, or thereabouts. Abstergo Industries has uncovered highly classified information that complicates this theory greatly. One subject of great interest to us in this endeavor is the English philosopher Roger Bacon. Bet he tasted amazing. You know, bacon. Never mind. Hey look, it's been hacked. La-di-doo-doo-doo. Was there another one I could see over here, or was that... oh. Was that the one? Ooh, but there is a post-it. It was in the 17th or 18th century the world became an indecent place, rent of its original purpose, during the ages of industrial revolutions. Here it was the machines of industry we unleashed in such grand quantities, quite without understanding them, unwound motives and purposes of their own, inert as they were. These stories are getting weirder and weirder. I like it. Well, I guess I'll
Are you kidding? That's... over here. Are you ready? He's waiting for us. I just watched some of your footage from this week. It's amazing. Blackbeard was mental. And we all got so excited that we started talking about this idea for a trailer about him. Maybe start with him drinking, talking to some pirates, telling a story.
I'm glad she was cut short.
Then, we cut to him leaping across the deck of his boat and... sorry, his ship, not boat. But jumping around the deck of his ship, swinging from ropes, and fighting like a devil. I mean, obviously we're gonna have to manipulate some of the existing footage to get it looking good, but it could be great. I'm getting a shiver in my timbers just thinking about it. Sorry.
So, you really think that it's worth something? You know, my work? That's good. I suspect it will... It's open. Way out. Oh. Hold on. Yes. Really? I think this is the right one, right? Yes. I'll be right back. Ah yes, the world's most stable internet. Oh well, it's up to 30 FPS again, so that's good. But stable, my bum. Yep, it's up to 30. It's all good. How was I? Oh, okay. Okay, so 2 times 2 times 2. Okay, got it. So if I just do 5. Oh wait, no. There we go. Accessing live feed.
It works.
And if we want information on assassins or Templars or the observatory or whatever the fuck else interests us, Olivier, you will deliver it. Full stop.
Uh-huh.
I understand that, Leticia. I'm sorry if that came up wrong. We are not trying to be a bottleneck here, but we just don't have the resources right now to do 2 times the research.
Finding that balance is your priority. Your entertainment products are simply a means to pay the bills for larger and more important work. That's the way the world works. Dirty money buys clean hospitals. You get it?
We're on board, Letitia, rest assured. We have our best employee working on this, but it will take time.
That means you.
Good. Thank you. The both of you. I look forward to seeing what you deliver. Until then, I'll see you at the shareholders meeting, Olivier.
Looking forward to it. Bye-bye. Tabarnak! It's a little too early for that kind of abuse, huh? We do as the lady says. Focus on the observatory.
Assassins, Templars, crazy talk. I'm curious about this shareholders meeting, though. How about you break into Olivier's office and see if you can find his schedule? Oh, what? You don't like that idea? Well, how
No,
about
I love
I
it.
blow the fucking whistle on you, hacker? I own you. What I mean is, I don't want to ruin your life. So, do as I say. Now, step over to the window.
First, admit them and submit to them. Yes, we submit that by being ourselves the product of an advanced yet earthbound race of intelligent humanoids, we must also therefore be tools ourselves and subject to the inerts and purposes of our creators, despite our limited agency. Okay. You don't mean that window, do you? Oops. That's not what I meant to do. You do mean that window. The quote-unquote window, huh? No. But I'm supposed to go into his office right now.
You can't waltz into Olivier's office through the front door, so I've opened another route. Up
I
we go.
I
Did you
can
know
because
that
I was in.
the was run by Templars? Oh yes. Sounds like crackpot stuff, I know. But then again, the moon landing was fake, right? So anything's possible.
The moon landing wasn't faked. You were faked. Uh-huh. Oh. Why did that open up? Okay.
All right. Either you walk through that door or throw yourself off the terrace. Those are your options.
Okay. You said I had options.
Oh, well done, kiddo. Find his computer. Make it snappy. We're looking for the shareholders meeting schedule. It's worth a lot of money to us.
Why did sticky notes collected pop up? Now. Just gonna check around. There aren't any sticky notes in here, right? No. I don't think there are. This feels kind of weird, but sure. Extraction successful. Bypassing standard security. Connection successful. Oh dear lord. To Melanie LeMay, Karma Neron, Chloe Lesney, Christopher Darby, Evan Dean. From Oliver Garnier. Date November 6, 2013. 9:46. Salute! As most of you know, I'll be attending the Chicago shareholders meeting from the 15th to the 17th. And they'll want to see our progress with the Kenway line. The small amount of data we have already gathered is incredible. I shouldn't do French accent, should I? And we anticipate even more amazing finds in the near future. The events and people we have seen so far make us confident that the complete experience will be one of the most eye-opening explorations of piracy ever seen. It will take quite a bit of work to scrub the data of objectionable and classified material, but we already have some incredible, promising footage. At the same time, Abstergo Entertainment will soon be announcing a closed beta for our new consumer cloud interface app, sexy name forthcoming. Edward Kenway's Virtual Pirate Experience will be the first complete product on offer, and the first of its kind anywhere. An immersive, interactive pirate experience drawn from actual history data. Internal tests of our consumer cloud app have been encouraging, and we anticipate it will be ready in time for the next holiday season, if everything goes according to plan. So this leads us to a broader question. What other experiences would we like to offer? What other historical periods and locations can we explore? Judging by our current rate of data retrieval, our capacity to produce, and our understanding of consumption trends, executives at Abstergo Industries have given me the goal of producing one complete virtual experiment per annum, in addition to smaller offerings. As our research allows, this includes books, recordings, films, and any other transmedia offerings. A second related issue is this. Does Sample 17 contain enough compelling data to sustain our current commitment to it? Or should we make a request to Abstergo Industries for additional archive data? Remember that data from Sample 1 proved fruitful enough to create our Liberation product. It is very likely that research into Sample 2 through 16 would bear surprising fruits as well. Thoughts? Olivia Garnier, Chief Creative Officer, Abstergo Entertainment. 2. The rest of them from Melanie. Hello all, thanks for opening the discussion. Oliver, just a brief heads up with where we stand now. I've been the Sample 17 project director for just over a year now, and my team and I have been able to cobble together a rough list of the most interesting time periods available to us through this single genetic sample. Remember, this is data that has already been fully or partially sequenced by Abstergo Industries. I'll try to be brief. Parental line. 15th century Italian Renaissance, 16th century Ottoman Empire, 18th century American colonies, War of Independence, 19th century New England and American Midwest. Matrinal line. 12th century Holy Land Crusades, 13th century Egypt and North Africa. 14th century Ashikaga Shogunate in Japan, 18th century. French Revolution, 19th century. Napoleonic Wars, Taiwan. 20th century. Summer of Love, American Pacific Coast. Are these like other ones to come? Like, I'm pretty sure there haven't been an Assassin's Creed in Japan yet, right? Obviously, this is just a small sample of the potential options. The number of ancestors any one person has is well above 30,000 and just 15 generations. After just 15 generations. So there could be many more surprises waiting for us within Sample 17. However, despite Sample 17's rich heritage, we should not limit ourselves to this alone if we have concrete leads elsewhere. For instance, quite a few men from all sides of my family fought in both world wars, and I, even, have a great-great-grandfather who fought in the American Civil War. Managed to meet President Lincoln a few times too. Going this route is a little more costly and time-consuming, since the data has not already been sequenced, but it could be rewarding in the long run. In short, if anyone has any confirmed connections to interesting historical events, periods, or cities, or knows of people who do, please share! I will also be reviewing the past 3 decades of samples collected and sequenced by Abstergo Industries. I recently learned that one of their samples, number 2 I believe, participated in the trial of Jeanne d'Arc. So there is a nice lead right here. Mel. Early concept for one in Egypt, right? And World Wars. Huh. From Oliver Garnier. All good points, Mel. A word of caution though. Sample 2 comes from the late Dr. Warren Vidic himself, collected at some point in the early 80s. When he was a young engineer working at Abstergo Industries, so as tempting as Jeanne d'Arc experience sounds, I'm not sure Abstergo Industries would be too keen on letting us rummage around in Dr. Vidic's DNA. It's just a sensitive topic. For my own part, I'm related to François Xavier Garnier, noted Quebec's historian and poet. Exciting, right? A possible lead? One additional caveat. Let's avoid digging into any modern periods, i.e. 20th century, unless we find something incredibly compelling. Because as fun as World War II setting might sound, we do well to avoid any settings with vehicles, cars, motorcycles, helicopters, tanks, etc. Why, you may ask? Because our research has shown that memory imprinting in individuals is actually hampered by the semi-catatonic state most people enter when driving for medium and long periods of time. And this makes data retrieval somewhat more difficult. In short, we don't want to go through the effort of coding extra animus features just for the sake of digging up memories of people driving around in cars. There are other, more efficient ways to experience that. You know, like setting yourself in a car and driving away. Well, they did actually make the what was the one in 19th century Britain. Well, I mean, they couldn't do long car rides because, well, I don't actually think you can drive a car in that. You can just jump across the roofs of them and get hit by them. Is it Liberation? Is that what it's called? I don't actually know. Revelation? No, that's one of the earlier ones. It's the one that has the song Underground. Wait, what's it called? Underground? No. It was set in, I think, 19th century London. From Chloe. Oliver. Haha. Quebec City is beautiful, but without pirates, ninjas, or zombies... Zombies? I'm not sure how well a story about a historian would sell. Also, keep in mind, samples 4 and 16 might be off limits too. While doing my own research last month, I caught wind of some exciting characters buried in these gene samples, but as soon as I started digging, I was told by people far, far above me to stop. Very odd, but not surprising, I suppose. AE has a lot of active military contracts, and I assume these had something to do with that. I didn't push back. As far as my own, if anyone's interested, my great-grandfather was friends with Hemingway and Stein and Sate and Picasso when he lived in Paris in the 1920s. No action-packed adventures there, but historically interesting. Just throwing it out there. P.S. Chris, is our lunch meeting on-site or off? From Olivia. Yes, as much as I love the Lost Generation, I think our first few virtual experience will need to be a little more action-oriented. So, wars and on major combat operations are always a good starting point. Or any periods of intense conflict, really. As for pirates, ninjas and zombies, we could easily accommodate the first two, but zombies are a bit, how do you say, ahistorical. Too bad, really. From Christopher Darby. My great-grandmother, for instance, worked alongside Eamon de Valera and Michael Collins for many years during the Irish War for independence, so it wouldn't be difficult to sequence that small segment of my own genetic memories for our purposes. Oliver. Actually, there is a factual basis for zombies, or zombification anyway. Read Hurston's book on Haiti and the strange voodoo practice there. It may not be Hollywood style zombie magic, but it's creepy nonetheless. In Liberation, Evelyn came into contact with voodoo hogans. If we dug further into that, I wonder what we could find. Her mentor, Agathe, was into some weird stuff. KL. Off-site, there's a new vegetarian place I want to try. I'll bring the spec sheets. They're already printed. From Kamaneran. How many mails are there? There are a few mails left. 3. Sorry to be a dissenter, but couldn't we be using this technology to educate, not placate? I mean, theoretically, we have all of human history to explore. All of our achievements and brightest moments, so it's a little disheartening to hear we need to focus on wars and conflicts and violence. It's not that I'm against violence per se. It's just that violence isn't terribly interesting in bulk. That's all. There's so much more nuance to life, and I think we could explore that. So what if we found the memories of someone who worked with Albert Einstein in his patent office, or Charles Darwin on the Beagle, or Marie Curie in France? Moments where humans show their very best potential. From Evan. Okay, come on. Until oily, humorless university professors start paying us 8-figure fees to research the reification of normative gender signifiers in pre-colonial India, why don't we stick to shit that sells? I'm talking Jack the Ripper in Victorian London. Oh yeah, Victorian London, that's where it was. I'm talking about guillotines, Robespierre, and Napoleon Bonaparte in the French Revolution. I'm talking about Billy the Kid and Wyatt Earp in the wild American West. I'm talking about Genghis Khan and the Mongols killing a city of millions in a span of a long summer weekend. Action, blood, adventure, conflict! Because we're not going to earn back 1/10 of the money we have poured into this, relieving the memories of the guy who sat next to Einstein as he bit his nails while working out the finer details of general relativity in his head. For fuck's sake, man. This is a business, not a group therapy session. Oliver. Evan, let's take this offline. That's the end of that.
You sneaky bastard. A pirate through and through, ain't you? Now, get down to the lobby. There's a courier waiting. Yeah, that's right. I've been planning this for a few hours. Now, wait. The receptionist. Hold on. I'll try something. As gullible as ever. Now, hurry down to the lobby before I remotely detonate your earpiece.
Excuse me, what? But no, I'm gonna hack the receptionist's computer. Of course. Access granted. Extraction successful. Bypassing standard security. Connection successful. Wait, what? From the Journals of Edward Kenway. Edward James Kenway. Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Oliver Bowden. Oh. This is from a book, right? Yeah, it is. Oliver Bowden. This is actually just a chance to sell a book, isn't it? She was in the old Shillelagh, a tavern halfway between Hawthorne and Bristol, a regular haunt of mine. And sometimes in the summer, when mother and father toiled over the shearing at home, when I'd have to make more regular trips into town than several times a day. I'm not gonna read all this, am I? This has been very reading heavy. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna scroll it through slowly like this. See if anyone wants to read it later. This is also like from a book, so it's not, you know, It's not technically canon, it's just kind of sorta canon. It's also chapter 3 in the story, so I mean, it can't be that. I mean, it's just one loose ripped chapter. I mean, if you find more of this book, I might read it at the end of the story. But yeah, okay, there's only one place else you could have gone. Well, two, I guess, because there is a level 3 here.
Go to the lobby, now!
Yeah. But she ain't in there. So, well, I hope we'll see her again soon. It's the only other place that I haven't looked is outside, down on the street.
Where the hell are you going? Get down to the lobby.
I am going down to the lobby. You know, it's just 15 floors down. I mean, it's not that far, right? Right? Went to the lobby. That's strange.
Did you like the allongé?
Oh, is that her?
I think you pulled it a little too long.
Oh, come on. It's not encrypted code, for God's sakes. It's just a bloody coffee. Oh, hooray! It's our old friend.
Hey there, I just got a call about picking up another transfer.
Oh? You said you were here to see me.
With you. Where did she go? The exit's right ahead of her. Okay. I'm not gonna question that.
We really should look into that security company from Chicago.
Hi.
They know what they're doing.
I don't think you want CTOS on this ground. I have a little bit of a problem being hacked. But actually I think this might be a pretty good time to just leave it off. Or maybe I should check the level 2 clearance area here. You know, just in case there are any computers that needs hacking. Oh god, there are a lot of them in here. Yes, I know I should return to my animus. But actually no, I think I'll leave it off here instead. And I'll look into those next time. But yeah, if you have enjoyed watching me play and hearing my voice, then please hit that little heart-shaped follow button. And if you want to see more of me, then head over to the YouTube channel, where I have put most of my previous streams as VoDs. And if you're already watching it's the YouTube channel by the same name as this Twitch channel. It's also linked on the Twitch main page. And if you're already watching this on YouTube, then the like button and subscribe button are always really appreciated. And if you head down into the description, there is a link to the Twitch page. You know, if you want to catch me live. You never know, I might be live like as you're watching this. So, I mean, at least you know I'll be live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5 PM European Central Time. But I can also be live at like many other points in time. Once again, I'm sorry for the bad frames that happened in the middle of the episode, but yes, that'll be it. So, bye. Bye 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 bye.